how do you feel when the character comes to you and okay, this is something good. The Kadri has some mankind.
Yeah.
Something like that. So, but after that, you left them. You left them. You vanished, right? After that, when it comes to the climax.
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
think this is
once
spoiling.
again, we can't say too much about the movie, but
Yeah.
listen, Kadri is a God-sent kind of guy. He's like an angel,
Yeah, yeah.
a Moses. He opens the ways and tells you where to go, and he's there for you. Uh, and I guess I understood straight away that in that particular time, the minute they met, he was the leader. And as the leader, you lead. Regardless of what's going on, you always have to show that everything is good. Hope has to stay there, to be there. So even when there was there were moments of doubt, his behavior was always like, don't worry, we're going to manage. And he understood that Gokul at one point was having some hard time. He took a little bit of the beating, but at the same time, he was very aware of what was going on. There was no need for him to respond to Gokul's attitude, but to actually lead by example. You know what I mean? And I think that's what he did. And I think it's a great example on how to behave. How to be a leader in very exceptional circumstances.
Like a battle.
Yeah, yeah, completely. So he was there for them. I mean, you have so many really humane kind of moments and touchy moments, such as even when they were extremely tired, the way he was able to even,
Yeah, yeah.
like little things like that.
You don't want to say that.
Yeah,
Let
no,
them see.
I don't want to say too much,
Yeah.
but
You have something to see.
Yeah, he was really there for them. He was there for them. He rescued them, and then we believe the way we constructed the character, the way we constructed Kadri, he did his job and continued living his life. Whatever happened to him, it's up in the air.
He has
but
done.
but he did the best that he could do.
Yes.
And there is also a very, very important moment in the movie as well. It's probably the most important message for me. It's at the very end of the movie. For those who have seen the movie, at the police station, there is a picture there. And obviously that tells you a lot about Kadri, who he is.
What was my next question?
Yeah, that tells you about how society might judge someone like him. That's how everybody will judge him based on what we see in that wall. But the reality is not what happened. He showed you a different reality than what society wants you to see. And I think that's a very, very important message that is there. And I hope people will understand it.
Okay. So tell us about what was your preparations. Like we have seen that how what is Raju did, and also Gogol has done. So how about you? What was your preparations to be the character of Kadri?
Preparation-wise, the way I approach most characters that I play is really trying to understand the life of that person. Who is that person? What has he done before? Where is he going after? Giving an entire arc. And that's before starting to even understand the lines. It's really understanding the character. And I think I understood him very well, understood him very well. And then the other details that I needed to master are the language, for example. I don't speak Arabic, so I needed to speak Arabic. I needed to learn Arabic. So I had a coach, to help me with that, and hopefully, the Arabic-speaking people are not going to find anything wrong with my interpretation. But that was very difficult because it's very difficult to act in a language that you don't speak and you don't understand.
Exactly.
So that was quite challenging. Otherwise, otherwise the rest is just normal. The physical needs. For the character, this is something that I work on. It's my lifestyle. I stay as fit as possible. You know, I go to the gym like 5 days a week. I eat properly, and I make sure that I'm ready whenever there is an opportunity. Because I needed to be very physical in the movie. Obviously, I needed to carry both characters.
Both characters.
When we're all extremely tired, if I didn't have that physical strength, I wouldn't be able to continue. So yeah. So I came naturally with that. But otherwise, yeah. I mean, listen. I approach those kind of roles like I would do in a movie, in Hollywood, in France, in Africa. You know, for me, it's just a different character that I play. You know,
Okay.
just a good character. I like Ibrahim Kadri. He's a good guy.
Great.